that God is consistent in what He says. And we are here to declare to you that we really need to hold on to Jesus.
Amen.
Now, I want you to really bear with me today. I am not surprised as to all that happened in relation to this revival. We do not seem to be looking further than we are looking at this moment. This revival service might as well be the very last we will ever experience. The reality of the situation is this world is crumbling so quickly, we're not sure if we will see the end of this year. A lot of us are being fooled and our attention are being diverted to some of the scandals that are happening in the United States and other places, and we are not seeing the fulfillment of prophecy. Follow me now. Whenever this world wants to make strategic decisions, they bring a lot of distraction on media. Follow me now. Follow me. God in His wisdom had warned us before.
Yes. Amen.
And had told us exactly what to expect.
Yes.
I am here to tell you that whereas all of us are part of the kingdom of grace, until we realize how much it involves our personal decision and steadfastness, we would not be part of the kingdom of glory.
That's a word, preacher.
So very hard stuff here today. Very hard stuff. In order to gain the victory with the people of God, the saints must have first perfected the character through the grace of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Let me tell you, there is a reason why God set up the kingdom of grace, which will overflow into what is called the kingdom of glory. You see, the purpose of the kingdom of grace is to prepare us character-wise for the kingdom of glory.
Right.
And no one who chooses not to allow God to work on their character will be fit for the kingdom of glory.
That's right. That's a word, preacher.
Now I told you about the two aspects of the kingdom of grace. And I told you about justification and sanctification. We discovered that justification is our title to heaven. And sanctification is our fitness to heaven. So what that means, fellow believers, is that when we are justified, which is our title, then we need to be fitting, and both of them are acts of grace and the mercy of God. In other words, no one could have beat their chest and say, I am fit for heaven by my own means. It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. Every one of them, the only boast we can boast is in Jesus Christ. Let me state that both righteousness is righteousness of Christ. Now, as we lay the curtain down this morning, this afternoon, if there is one thing I want us to be clear about, is that the saints are destined to inherit the kingdom
Amen.
of God.
Amen. Amen.
Praise the
The
Lord.
saints are destined. In fact, God did all that He could have done to ensure that we get the kingdom.
Amen.
He did everything He could have done.
Yeah.
One of the greatest acts that He did to ensure that we have the kingdom was to send His Son. The Bible said, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son.
Amen. Amen.
Whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life.
Amen.
Amen.
Fellow believers, Jesus walked on the face of this earth here. He lived a holy life.
Yeah.
And after which He paid the penalty of our sins on the cruel cross of Calvary in order to secure our own soul salvation.
Yeah.
I wish to declare to you, if anyone loses their soul salvation, it would only be their fault.
That's right. That's right.
To be their fault. No one will be able to stand in the judgment and say, it is because of the pastor. It is because of my mother. It is because of my sister
See ya.
that I didn't make it. Not a single soul would be able to say, I lose my soul salvation because of somebody else. In other words, the ultimate choice to be saved or lost lies in your hands.
True. That's right.
Your own destiny, the key to your own destiny is fixed in your hands, and it is fixed by your choice.
Yeah.
It therefore means that if we want to be part of the kingdom of God, we have to make a decision to escape or to leave the kingdom of this world.
True. That's right, Bishop.
Let me say, don't go both ways. Recall when we were little boys, we used to play this little game. Know this little game they call it jump on both sides. So you're playing cricket, you pick your team or teams, but there is one extra. So in order to get that extra guy to play, he has to be jumped on both sides.
Yeah.
So in playing jump on both sides, the team that batting, he is on that side, and when that team go to bowl, he is still on the batting side. So whosoever wins, he wins, simply because he is jumped on both sides.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, with the kingdom of God, there won't be an extra player
That's right, Bishop.
to fit in jump on both sides.
That's right. That's right.
It will never happen. It is either you are for Christ
Yes, son.
or you are for Satan.
True.
Daniel chapter 7 reveals clearly the great controversy, and it tells us definitely all of the players that will play throughout the centuries. And with all of those players, it tells us clearly who will win.
That's right. That's right.
Babylon didn't win. Medo-Persia did not win.
Right.
Greece did not win.
True.
Rome did not win.
That's right.
And the religious aspect of Rome, which is the papacy under which we are now living, I am here to declare to you, they will not win.
That's our contribution.
They will never win.
That's right.
Victory and ultimate victory comes to the saints and the saints alone.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
So let me point to your attention, fellow believers. As long as you remain faithful to Jesus, you can rest assured we will be part of the kingdom of glory.
Amen.
Let me tell you, while we are here, some of us will go through a lot of serious ordeal. Some of us will go through hunger. Some of us will not have a good place to lay our heads. Some of us will be treated as vilest of men. Some of us will be treated as criminals. But that's all right. This is not our home.
That's right.
Fellow believers, the time will come when Jesus will put his appearance on the face of the earth. According to Daniel chapter 2, after all that was displayed in the metallic image, Daniel saw a stone cast from the mountain. And that stone fell on the feet of that metallic image and break it to pieces.
Yes.
And that stone that was cast, the Bible says, become a kingdom.
Yes.
We are here to declare to you that this stone verily is Jesus Christ himself. When at the end of the consummation of these ages, he will put in his appearance on the face of the earth, and he will destroy all of those kingdoms. And the Bible says the saints of the Most High will inhabit the kingdom forever and ever and ever.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Amen. Amen.
I want to be a part of that kingdom.
Praise the Lord.
If you want to be a part of that kingdom, will you raise your hand with me? Praise God. Just as I am, without one plea. This morning, or this afternoon, is our final moment of decision. I want to make a call as we go home. And it's going to be very, very brief and very clear. The first call I would like to make is for the people of God who are members of our churches. I want to make a call that you make a recommitment to Christ. As we prepare for the final crisis which is ahead of us. The second call I would like to make is that if there is someone in our midst who have been a Christian, but for some way you have fallen away and you want to make a recommitment, I would like to call you to come. And the third call I would like to make, I am convinced that there are persons here who have not yet given their lives to Jesus. And this morning or this afternoon, you would like to make a commitment that someday in the near future, you will give your life to Jesus.
Amen.
As you sing that song,